Всем привет! С вами, как обычно, я, Ниагара, и мы продолжаем играть в игру Парк юрского периода. У нас начинается третий эпизод под названием «Все глубже». Никак не получается у нас улететь с этого острова. Да. Разбился вертолет. А все это Нита напакостила нам в который раз уже. Вредительница. С нами все будет хорошо. Что нам делать? Крушение, всем скажем. Она должна, ну да. Как мы спустимся?
The emergency ladder's right there. The way the tower is tilting, it will put us down outside the paddock.
Well, that's a start, but the fence isn't much of an obstacle for the raptors. Where do we go once we're out?
I think we can make it to the utility tunnels, right over there. We can lock the raptors out if we can beat them inside.
I hope you're right. Let's get that ladder lowered.
Так, там прилично бежать вообще-то. Поговорить можно. Пустить лестницу.
Won't budge.
Did you try the latch?
The latch, right, of course.
Защелка, конечно. Далеко бежать до туннеля.
It still won't move.
It's brand new, so it might still be a little stiff. Maybe if you put more weight on it?
What, you mean stand on it?
Yes, write it down.
Okay, but we should probably be ready to move as soon as it comes down so we can stick together.
Держимся вместе.
Sweetheart, listen. I want you to be ready to climb down the ladder as soon as it's extended.
Okay, Dad.
Dr. Sorkin.
I'll be right down.
It's really stuck. Oh, no, I see the problem. The whole ladder is just slightly bent. It can't slide freely. We might be able to force it.
Must have been the crash.
Looks that way. I think we're gonna need a crowbar or something to get it open.
Oh, well then we're gonna have to get creative because there are no tools up here.
Блин. Вот лестница что погнулась. Все, не слава богу. Так, и что, где лом? Какой лом? Где мы его возьмем? Не знаю, не знаю. Давайте посмотрим. Вот сюда. Он залез наверх, да. Так, здесь есть люк. Что еще? Только вот это, да? Вот этот лом. Ну, собственно, нам больше ничего и не нужно. Блин. Они настойчивые. Надо, чтобы кто-то отключил. Отключите там электричество, если это возможно. А что он спустился? Мог бы им сказать, например, что-то. Отключить питание.
Dr. Sorkin, that antenna is the only thing up here I've seen that we can use to pry the ladder open. Is there any way to turn the power to those lights off so I can grab it?
Not from up here. The aircraft alert beacons aren't ever supposed to be disabled. The best I can do is make them flash on and off.
How?
I can switch them from nighttime to daytime operation. They shine continuously at night, but during the day they flash to provide more contrast.
Так, ну и как она это сделает? Здесь есть какой-то пульт.
Okay, I've switched the beacon lights to daytime mode. Hopefully that wire won't be live while the lights flash off.
Будем на это надеяться. Что ж, полезли наверх. Ай, нет. Слегка поспешил, да. Стой здесь, никуда не уходи. Проклятие. Да мы должны спешить. Давай. Есть. Так, давай подталкиваем лестницу.
Dr. Sorkin?
Yes?
Can you give me a hand with this? You pry while I put my weight on the ladder.
Certainly.
Я даже не представляю, как мы добежим туда.
Okay, Dr. Sorkin, I'm ready. Jess, honey, you get ready to move as soon as the ladder goes down.
I'm ready, Dad. Just hurry.
Okay, Dr. Sorkin, on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Давай. Что-то не двигается.
You gotta be freaking kidding me.
Dad, what are we gonna do?
Try again. On three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. No, Jess, wait! No!
Да, Джесс, ну ты что натворила? Я в порядке.
Your turn, Dr. Sorkin.
Right, I'm coming down.
Пора бежать, наверное, уже. Они прочухали наш план.
Sorkin, you have to hurry.
Out of the way, I'm gonna jump for it.
А, мы ее не поймали. Нет, поймал.
Thanks.
Okay, now up and over.
I'm okay.
Да, они тоже в порядке. Погнали.
Come on, they're right behind you.
Так, а что, мы уже на месте? Двери закрывайте.
Harding, the door.
О, это оказалось намного легче, чем я ожидала.
Next time I get a headache like this, there better be tequila involved.
Интересно, что с этой пленницей-то, с нашей, с Нитой?
You might be right. The girl I woke up next to is prettier anyway.
Каков план? Итак, о девке нет, ну план у нас
So, we
какой?
lost our ride, and the only person we managed to rescue so far doesn't even work for InGen. Now what?
See if you
Да
can
уж.
find anything useful in the wreck. And make sure the girl's okay while I scout the perimeter.
Ah, damn it, I left my AK inside the chopper. It's probably toast. Glad I didn't leave a round chambered. Could have killed someone.
That makes two of us, amigo. Still, the cook-off was a hell of a show.
Что ж так не везет-то нам, а? Осмотреть, да. Ну, давай посмотрим, что здесь еще могло остаться.
Gonna take more than an
Батареи
auxiliary
нет,
power unit to fix her
аккумулятора.
this time. Better keep checking her out. If she's gonna blow, we don't want to be anywhere nearby.
Угу. Да нам и зачем аккумулятор? Что тут уже можно
No
чинить?
fuel left. Must have been a hell of a blast.
Все,
You're
в
pretty
мясо.
safe. One more look, just to be sure.
Там еще, по-моему, что-то было, да, вот.
Damn it, all our weapons were in there. I was just getting used to that AK too.
Блин, вы остались
That
безоружные,
chopper's done all the
темнеет.
exploding she's ever gonna do.
Это плохо.
Should be safe to make camp here.
Разбить лагерь. Что там у нас
I
с
should see
этой
if the
дамой,
girl's okay.
с девкой? Да с ней все в порядке, она живучая. Не надо было ее спасать.
Oscar might want to talk to her when she wakes up. Let's postpone that little reunion.
Отложим беседу. Посмотрим, что у нее с собой. А у нее там эмбриончики. То, зачем она сюда приехала.
Wow, Barbasol. I have a can just like this back in San Jose. Oh man, I hope it's not for her face.
Не для ее лица.
Could just be full, I guess.
Ну, конечно, он не догадался
Sloshing
раскрутить.
at the top. Sounds half empty, feels full. Why is that? My stepbrother used to store his second set of keys in a fake pop can. I wonder.
Нет, смотрите-ка, он догадливый.
A lady has a secret stash. Well, what the hell is it?
Что? Неужели опять? А интересно, он на острове один? Тиранозавр. По фильму их, по-моему, двое было.
It's leaving.
Damn it, Oscar. I only have one pair of pants. Chopper's not gonna blow, but just about everything in it, including our weapons, is flame broiled.
No game trails, no nests. This is base camp for now.
Ладно, хоть это не
Get
какое-то
this.
гнездо
I found this
динозавров.
can of shaving cream in her pack.
Didn't think you needed any.
Yeah, whatever you say, Fuzzy. Except it's not really shaving cream. Look. So, now what's the plan?
Каков план? Ну каков у нас
Try
план?
to salvage this gig?
Yeah. I'm gonna go look for our friends.
Shouldn't I come with?
We lost the guns. Means I gotta be in stealth mode.
You saying I can't sneak?
I'm saying neither one of us can sneak and watch her at the same time. Besides, she won't talk with me around. But maybe pretty boy Billy can get her to open up.
Yeah, it's a tough job.
Да, им уже удалось убежать. Но там остались рапторы. А оружия у тебя нет. Что будем делать?
Dios mío, they open doors.
Да, они вообще хитрые. Они по запаху не ориентируются, интересно.
Should have stayed in bed.
Это мы так незаметно крадемся. Да, если бы я там, наверное, вовремя бы не успела нажать, он бы, наверное, хрустнул веткой. Ну, пока что подкрадываемся более или менее тихо. Так, что нам надо сделать? Без палева нажали, что-то там. Нет, нельзя. Так, что у нас есть еще? О! По лестнице наверх пойдем. Слишком шумит. Так ведь загрызли они одного из этих травоядных. Так, туда нельзя. А, черт побери. Не высовываемся. Ну ты же ешь уже, что тебе надо от меня? Там у вас такая туша, мясо.
Dad, are we going to stand here all day?
You're right, hon. We should get moving.
Они зашли внутрь. Короче, надо им сказать, выходите. А потом можно, наверное, опустить эти ворота и закрыть ту дверь.
Smart.
Чтобы они там внутри оставались. Что, нам придется идти сюда. С ножом против Рапторов. Крутой мужик. Где Билл-то? Билли. Это он так за ней присматривает. Идиотас. Так, что у нас есть еще? Вечер уже, да? После такой аварии я была бы не так уверена, что с ними все в порядке. Может, нам нужно заглянуть в сумку? А Билли где? Вот что меня интересует. А, вот он.
You know, this takes me back. I learned to shave with this stuff.
Give it back! Now!
I'm all out of shaving cream myself. You mind if I borrow some?
Stop shaking it!
But you're supposed to shake it before you use it. Says so right on the can. You want to tell me what's so important about shaving cream? Or do I ask Injin?
Так, чтобы она ему ответила, это не мое, пошел ты дурень. Эмбрион аккуратнее, вряд ли правду нужно говорить. Это мое. Придумать что-то безумное. А, такая вообще фигня. Бредятина.
So let me get this straight. Your Marxist revolutionary boyfriend made it a top priority to keep his face silky smooth. He must have been a very sensitive guy. I ain't stupid, lady. You want to try again?
Опа.
Embryos. They're dinosaur embryos. If you drop them, they'll be destroyed. Look, Yoder. Billy, right? Maybe we can make a deal.
This ought to be good. Shoot.
Так, держу пари, что он жадный. Угрожать ему. Угрожать. Он сидит на дереве, как она собралась ему угрожать? Про рыцарей. Надо ли про дочь? Поделиться тяжелым положением народа. Ну, про народ попробуем.
Unrelenting, crushing poverty with no way to escape. You really want to support a company that would do that?
You're not the only one who's had a rough life, lady. InGen may have screwed you, but they pay my bills. And besides, from what I hear, they rented this place from the Costa Rican government. Why don't you take it up with them?
Как наемник наемнику тогда ему скажем.
One mercenary to another. Would you do any different in my place? Everyone can win here. Let your friends save those people while we sell the embryos.
Look, lady, we both have jobs to do. Thing is, in this situation, I'm the cop and you're the robber.
Да, остается только про дочь рассказать. Последний аргумент.
I have a daughter. I need the money to get her out of the ghetto. You know what happens to girls there. She doesn't deserve that life.
Are you for real? Okay. Keep talking.
Он жадный, да. И расскажи ему историю, убеди. Давайте историю расскажем.
Come on, Billy. The money's good. And you'll be helping me save my daughter. Everybody gets a little something.
Okay, here's the deal. One, I'm in charge. I keep the embryos. And as soon as it's safe to break away, we'll deliver them to your contact.
I don't know if the embryos will last in there much longer.
That's a risk we're gonna take. 2, we're cutting Oscar in.
Why?
Because he's my partner, that's why. It'll be fine. Trust me. Now sit tight and lighten up. Not every woman gets to enjoy the sunset on a tropical island with Billy Yoder.
Он так в себе уверен. Все думает, что он очаровашка. Лучше не любоваться за траве.
So, any idea where we are in relation to the rest of the park?
We're not far from the marine exhibit. I know for a fact that the phone there is in working order, or at least it was this morning.
Can we get there from the tunnels?
I believe so.
All right then, lead the way. Want to get us out of here as soon as possible. No more science projects, okay?
I understand.
Так, рапторы где? Что-то они так спокойно идут. Эти коридоры. Давайте спросим, почему она не
Well, as long
начальник.
as we're getting to know one another. How is it that Dr. Wu became chief geneticist over you?
That's an easy one. Frogs.
You're saying frogs kept you from getting promoted?
Specifically, their DNA. Before we could clone any dinosaurs, we had to decide how to fill in the gaps in the DNA sequences we found.
I remember this from the tour. You found dino blood inside mosquito fossils, right?
That's right. I wanted a complete prehistoric genome, cross-referencing all of the DNA found in the various amber samples. It would have been safer, but would have taken time the board of directors didn't want to spend.
Well, even Dr. Hammond's spare no expense philosophy has limits, I guess.
Exactly. Henry, Dr. Wu, proposed using frog DNA to fill in the gaps. It was risky. We still don't know all of the effects. But it was a solution, and a fast one at that. So Henry became chief geneticist, and I took to the field.
Эти коридоры.
Don't worry, Jess. We should be safe in here.
Where do all these doors lead?
The maintenance corridors. The park's essential systems are in there. Electrical, water, air conditioning, you know, that sort of thing.
The tunnels on this side are for transporting animals, personnel, and food. That's why they're so big. They are separate from the maintenance side to prevent accidents.
Мы на правильном
Are you sure
пути.
we shouldn't head to the visitor center, Dr. Sorkin? InGen is bound to start there when they don't hear from the rescue team.
These tunnels don't run all the way to the visitor center, and I don't know about you, but I'd rather not risk any more overland travel.
Good point.
Has anyone seen my cigarettes? I could swear I had some.
Не время курить.
I didn't realize you smoked.
Normally I manage to duck out a few times a day, but we've been preoccupied.
Where did you last have them?
Right here in my pocket, or so I thought.
Maybe they fell out when we jumped from the water tower?
I suppose. Oh well, I'm probably better off without them.
А вот и наши гости. Вы ничего не слышали? Рычание же явное. Она у нее сперла сигареты. Зачем? С какой целью?
I've been meaning to ask you, why don't you do your radio show anymore?
You had a radio show?
Well, it wasn't really radio. I'd hack into the park intercom and play choice cuts from my record collection. Lately, I haven't had the time.
Did you really have to show Artie Bridges how to do it?
Believe me, I regret it. But how was I to know how bad he was? He begged me, said it was his dream to be in radio.
You know what, he should stick to managing the janitorial group. He is awful.
He certainly is. I guess there was a reason it was just a dream. He actually records his show ahead of time so that he can broadcast during work hours.
Они их прямо выслеживают.
Sounded like a
Такие
rat.
охотники.
Dinosaurs aren't the only invasive species InGen brought to the island. There are lots of rats in these tunnels. Maintenance is always setting traps down here. Do you mind if we stop for a rest? My legs are killing me.
I suppose we could all use a break.
Перерыв они решили сделать,
Don't
по-моему,
know how much longer
напрасно.
those embryos will last. We need to meet my contact at the boat.
We're staying here until Oscar gets back.
We don't even know if he's alive.
Oscar's fine, he's coming back, and come hell or high water, we are not leaving.
Ну, боже мой, это плохо.
Then again, maybe you have a point.
Come on, we gotta run.
No time, hide!
Ну что, раптор никогда не отдыхает, что ли? Никогда не спит, я не знаю, только ест.
Get out of here.
Don't move! It can't see you unless you move!
Огромный таракан. Фу.
Off the face, stupid.
Блин. Держись.
Easy, girl.
Ай, черт.
Damn it!
Так где бы нам сныкаться от него, а? Зачем ты за нами побежал? Там мяса было больше. Гад такой. В дверку за вами
Care
следят.
for a lysine supplement?
No thanks. Well, you know what? Actually, you know what? Maybe I will. All this running around, my muscles probably need whatever protein I can give them.
Есть они
My
хотят,
thoughts
конечно.
exactly. I haven't gotten this much exercise since Carnival.
Они
I
даже не
guess
могли
we've
подумать,
got
что
a lot of
динозавры
extra
сюда
lysine
заберутся.
now that the parasaurs don't need the external supply.
Yeah, about that. It's not just the parasaurs. We added the antidote to the main water supply.
But that'll reach every dinosaur in the park. The lysine contingency.
Так, вылечить зависимость, это бессмысленно. Ну,
You're
вылечить.
insane. Denying the dinosaurs lysine was the only safety mechanism we had to keep them out of the global ecosystem.
Как насчет экосистемы? Столько
These
вопросов.
animals are now part of the global ecosystem, whether we like it or not. We can't expect them to exist outside of it.
There's not an environment on Earth, including this one, that can maintain equilibrium with these animals around. Invasive species. It doesn't even begin to describe the problem.
Не
We've
могут
already denied them
размножаться.
the right to breed. That's their death sentence.
Yes, but who knows how much damage they can do before then? A single brachiosaur can destroy as much jungle in one day as a whole herd of elephants. I can imagine the impact a group of them would have on a rainforest.
Так,
You're
экосистема
thinking in
может
terms of
меняться.
human lifespans, Jerry. The biosphere is resilient enough to handle one generation of dinosaurs, even if there's a recovery period.
A recovery period?
Ну, последний
Do I need to
вопрос.
remind you that there are 120 miles of ocean between Isla Nublar and the mainland? The lysine contingency was cruel and unnecessary.
Так, а что если они умеют плавать? Как насчет
Yes, the
переносения?
ocean provides a natural barrier, but how can you guarantee InGen won't move some of these dinosaurs to a less isolated place?
Look, I'll tell InGen all about this when we get off the island. They can make an informed decision about if and where they want to move any dinosaurs.
Tell me this. Did you reverse the lysine contingency with the pteranodons?
No. My formula targets superorder Dinosauria exclusively. If I tried to account for the pteranodons, I might have affected other reptiles.
Oh, at least there's that.
Now that I think about it, though, targeting only pteranodons, or any one species, would be a simple change. I wouldn't even need a full lab.
Am I gonna have to ask Jess to follow you into the ladies' room?
It won't come to that. If I decide to do it, I won't sneak around, and I won't involve you. I'm sorry if the way I went about it last time upset you.
Well, thanks for the apology, I guess, but this isn't about me.
Ну и последний, умеют
Do
ли
you know
они
for a
плавать?
fact that none of these animals can swim?
Oh, come on, Jerry.
It's how Asian elephants migrated to Sri Lanka from India. There's precedent.
You're being ridiculous. There's no evidence sauropods were swimmers. None.
А вдруг? Побег.
You see them in the field every day. Have you ever even seen one of our dinosaurs try to swim?
We keep them in cages, Laura. They don't get the chance. I know this. More quadrupeds can swim than can't.
All right. I'll concede that it's possible there are sauropods that can swim. But I still believe that 120 miles of open water is an effective barrier.
Моральный выбор ясен, вот так.
The possibility that a dinosaur could make it to the mainland is far outweighed by our responsibility to treat these animals humanely. They're here because of us.
Конец беседы. А убить их это
I don't
хорошо?
want to see these animals die. I really don't. But we all agreed to the lysine contingency. It was a prerequisite to working here.
For you, maybe. But you have to remember, Jerry, I was here before there even was a lysine contingency.
Это была идея Генри Вывода, было разработано экстренные меры. Это работа всей
This
ее
may be
жизни, я
just a
думаю.
job for you, Jerry, but these animals are my life. I can't just watch them die, no matter the circumstance. You can't possibly believe it's okay to eradicate an entire species, let alone whole groups of them, regardless of how they came to be here. No one has that right.
Вся ответственность лежит на вас.
Well, normally, I'd agree with you. No one has the right to kill an entire species. But surely you recognize that this is a special case. We are responsible.
Лучше бы так. Заботиться о них, не убивая
Yes,
их.
we are responsible, not just for our own welfare, but for the animals as well.
I don't know, Laura. I don't know. I need to process this. I'm gonna have to tell InGen.
I understand.
Какой долгий у них получился разговор.
Yes. Where'd you go?
Just down the hall looking at stuff. Not that you noticed I was gone.
I'm sorry, honey. I was distracted, but don't go off again like that, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Чё, где она была-то? Сходила, погуляла. Такое место не для прогулок, знаешь ли. Блин,
Here it comes. Go!
паршиво. Давай, 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 давай.
Gotta change it up. The gate. Chase him!
Ай! Ой, тут еще раптор.
Come on. Nice, tasty dinosaur. Do these things ever stop eating?
Вот у меня тоже такой вопрос. Когда-то они вообще занимаются чем-то другим, кроме еды? Че, неужели мы окажемся быстрее тираннозавра? Бегом, бегом! Закрывайте двери!
You know you're about as coordinated as a three-legged mule.
I'm coordinated enough to kick you
Whoa,
off.
whoa, easy. I take it back. Damn, you're lucky. You ought to forget our deal and buy a lottery ticket.
The embryos.
Yeah, relax.
Потерял?
You lost it?
It must have fallen out.
А, баллончик опять потерялся. Да что за невезучий баллончик? Унюхали. У нас есть нож.
Right. Go.
Лучше бы ты не говорил вслух. Он сам с собой разговаривает. Так, и что тут у нас есть? Дверка закрыта, скорее всего, да.
Locked. Good. If I can't open it, they can't either.
Ну ладно, хоть так. То есть они пока не могут попасть внутрь.
Last thing I need is for those things to see me better.
Не то, да?
Now there's the place to hide.
Идет, идет. Так, сколько их там зашло-то? По-моему, третьего съел Терекс, их здесь двое должно быть.
Here they come.
Да, он тебя унюхал. Черт.
Idiota! Do you know what you've done?
Hey! In case you didn't notice, it wasn't exactly a leisurely stroll over here.
You dropped it. You find it.
Hold your horses. That T-Rex is still out there.
Вот именно. Он там пока сейчас все не доест, не уйдет. Он жрякает. Да вы подождите, ему же ваш баллончик не нужен. Так, что, как ты мог уронить? Возвращайся, принеси. Пойдет ли он за баллончиком, узнаем в следующей части. С вами была Ниагара, всем пока.